Imagine reaching into a jar of loose pennies, pulling out a single 1971 Lincoln cent with no mint mark, and discovering it could be worth far more than anyone ever imagined. It sounds impossible, yet stories like these have fueled the dreams of collectors for generations. But before you rush to spend or sell every old penny you own, there's one detail that changes everything, and most people overlook it. Stay with me because the biggest surprise isn't the date. It's what happened during the minting process. The 1971 Lincoln cent without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, where coins of that era typically carried no mint mark at all. That means millions were produced, and the overwhelming majority are worth only face value or a small premium. So why do some examples command astonishing prices while others barely buy a piece of candy? The answer lies in condition, rarity, and extraordinary mint errors that transform an ordinary coin into a collector's prize. Now here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Imagine two pennies sitting side by side on a table. They look almost identical. One might be worth a single cent. The other could attract fierce bidding from serious collectors because of an exceptionally rare combination of flawless preservation, striking quality, or a dramatic mint error. That's the difference between pocket change and a museum-worthy collectible. Not bad for something smaller than a cookie, right? Before you grab the nearest coin jar, take a closer look. Examine the surfaces for unusual doubling in the lettering, off-center strikes, missing design elements, or other genuine mint-made errors. Check whether the original reddish copper color remains vibrant. Coins graded at the highest levels by respected third-party grading services often bring dramatically higher prices because collectors compete for the finest known examples. You may have heard eye-catching claims about a 1971 no-mint mark penny selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even figures approaching $771,000. Those headlines usually refer to exceptionally rare, authenticated specimens with extraordinary characteristics rather than ordinary circulation coins. That's why authentication matters. Without professional grading and verification, it's impossible to know whether your coin belongs in a piggy bank or an elite auction. Here's something many people regret. They clean old coins, believing they'll look more valuable. Unfortunately, cleaning usually damages the original surface and can reduce collector value significantly. Ironically, the dirt you want to remove may actually protect the coin's desirability. Sometimes doing nothing is the smartest move. So what should you do if you find a 1971 Lincoln cent with no mint mark? Handle it carefully by the edges, store it in a protective holder, and compare it with trusted reference images before making any decisions. If you notice something truly unusual, consider having it professionally evaluated. One careful step today could prevent an expensive mistake tomorrow. The next time you receive change at a grocery store, empty a forgotten coin jar, or inherit an old collection, remember this story. Hidden among ordinary pennies could be a remarkable piece of American history waiting for someone observant enough to recognize it. Most people never look twice. The fortunate few do, and sometimes the smallest coin carries the biggest surprise.